Well, Justin, your BBI built amp number 1801 2x8 in Class C is completed. If you guys look back in the annals of the Hall of Fame and go back about a year, you'll find this amp already been built once and sold off to another gentleman. He ran this thing for quite some time, and then he had the wattage fall out in it. And then he went ahead and he sold it to my buddy Justin. Justin picked this up for a song. Justin sent it to me because Justin knows that I warranty everything except for the transistors inside the amp for life. And when he popped it in and he seen that none of the transistors are blown because none of the 10 ohm smoke indicators had gone out, I say that tongue-in-cheek, that's not really what they do. But he'd seen that none of the 10 ohm resistors were popped. He thought, man, I'm going to be able to make a killing on this. So he got it for about half of what the guy paid for it. And sent it on up here. And lo and behold, wouldn't you know, the output combiner resistor is burnt up. And I think what happened is the thing got real hot. And this output cap, this output tuning cap of 140 puff went bad. And then it got ran for a little while with the one cap down, so it was in balance. So this resistor was having to suck up the difference. There might have been a high SWR environment involved, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't involved with this until after it got sent to me, after it had been sold. Then this cap took a dump. So Justin and I just simply went in and replaced this cap, and we replaced this cap as we were talking about. And it come right back to life. This thing is screaming now, just like it was when I first left here. This is the one that's got the 180 output port on the back. 200 amp, hot fuse, no fuse. So if you hook up here to the ground stud, you hook up to this bolt here, this is a 200 amp output port. So you can run all the other stuff in your shack, you know, your radios and meters and that kind of thing off this, and the amplifier all in one. This is a beautiful little amp. I had a lot of fun building it. This was a lot of work building this Raceway. A lot of work, I remember that. I spent probably 4 days on that. 3 days on that. Every wire just lays in here beautifully. This is probably in the top 10 of one of my favorite amps that I've gotten to build. It really is. This is the one that's got the operate indicate light with the LED strip down the inside, shooting down into the cabinet. So when you hit the operate light, boop, bloop, it backlights the whole cabinet. Well, let me quit talking, and we're going to put the lid on this thing, and we're going to get on to testing it real quick. So, give me a second. I'll be right back. Mr. Black Productions. Mr. Black Productions. It might be time for me to get like a Sony 4K Ultra Handycam or something, because I think I got problems. I am retaking this shot. I'm reshooting this. My camera decided to take a dump yet again. This is the third video in a row it's done this to me on. I'll take the first half of the video, go to upload it to the computer to go process it. In the second half of the video, it dumps it and says it's corrupted. That's not your problem, viewer. That's that dude's right there. Oh, Mr. Black Productions. Ring, ring, ring. Yes, Mr. Black Productions. Hey, this is BBI. We're having problems with the production equipment down here on the show floor. We're going to need some new replacement equipment. Justin. You've been messaging me. Are you going to let me pay you? No, I'm not. Not until I have a shipping quote to send this home. Then we'll get her all wrapped up. That should tell you how current we are with the video right now, Justin. Anyhow, what we got here is our 2x8. Now, I remember I got to get myself in the mindset of the video that I shot 48 hours ago for this amp when I actually did the repair. Because what you seen was the video end, and now I'm having to come back and reset up and reshoot it again. All right. Let's sit back, let's smoke us a little cigarette, and let's enjoy the moment. Just like that time on prom night. Okay, got a 2950. Very low drive. Don't be doing anything silly like running your striker into it. Just don't do it, Justin. I'm gonna put a sticker on this now. It's gonna say X amount of drive. I'm gonna put them all over the boxes now. Just don't do it. Resist the urge. 20 or 30 watt radio, and you're going to see why here in a minute. This thing friggin' screams. This box screams. Okay, so 2950. The coax comes up, goes into this Bird 43. Got a 5-watt slug in reverse. Comes down, goes into the box, comes out of the box, goes into the Bird meters. 5-watt slug in reverse back from the Bird 10,000 watt dummy load, 1,000 watt slug in average, and 1,000 watt in PEP. Now remember, we're going to start out in 1X. When I modulate, that needle is going to go hit the stop peg. Little stop peg, right? There. We're going to have to go to 2X and then eventually on to 5 because this does way more than 2,000 watts. Okay? Okay? Okay. First off, let's test drive. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Hello, focus, you fuck. Come on. Telling you, Mr. Black Productions, calling Mr. Black Productions. Hello, audio. Here's average. Hello, audio. It's depressing when you look at it in average, right? Look at pass through, SWR. Hello, audio. Pretty good. Let's fire up on this puppy. Now remember, Justin, this is the one that doesn't have an LED on the front. And this is delay only. This is not sideband capable. It's a Class C only box. Class C only, which means it's not sideband. Alright, so when you click on the operate, what happens? So it lights up that pretty LED on the inside so you can look inside and admire the beautiful craftsmanship of this piece of artwork that we've built you. Okay. Amp on, amp and operate. Hello, audio. Yeah, it's 500 plus Bird. And we just nailed that son of a bitch needle in the corner. It's going up to 2X. Hello. Nailed it in the corner again. Imagine that. So real quick, let's look at the input tune. Hello. 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 Pretty good, less than a watt. We got the variable all the way open on this puppy, right? We're gonna dig about 1.5 watts. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. What's happening with my radio? Hello, audio. Weird. I think we're starting to have problems with the 2950. We're gonna dead key about 1.5 watts. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. We're swinging on over there into the corner. We're gonna click that all the way down to 5X. We're gonna get in here and look and see what we're doing for peak power. Hello, audio, audio. Hello, audio, audio, audio. I've seen this do as high as 650 average power. And over here we're doing about 2,500. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Over here we're seeing 5 and some change, 550, right about in there. 550 to 600. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Is what it is. It's a nice clean little box. Like I said in the previous video, this is honestly within the top 10 of one of my most favorite amps I ever created. It's really pretty on the inside. I spent a lot of time doing that Raceway for each one of the transistors to have individual power distribution from the bus. That was a lot of fun. A lot of work. Very, very time consuming. I'm so far behind now on builds. The people that call me, I tell them it's going to take me a year. From the day that they pay me till I'm actually able to produce it is a year. And that's no joke, folks. I am slammed. Of course, I'm the only one on earth that's got the indestructible right now. An amp that you cannot break. Unless you overdrive it. That's going to make a man busy. Just saying. And I got a big heap and pile of repairs. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm getting ready to do. This is going to be the last repair. You're going to see a 4-pill Fat Boy come out that I just repilled. And then you're going to see me start cranking out amps for probably the next 3 weeks. I've got 4 that have been sitting on the back burner, and the customers have been super cool and been very patient and very understanding. but I'm going to start cranking out new builds. So the next stuff you're going to see come out here this next week, I think, is a 2-pill 50-volt base bipolar unit, which is not MOSFET. There's a difference. Bipolar transistor, like 2879, but runs on 50 volts, or MOSFET, which is MOSFET, LDMOS, and runs on 50 volts. I'm telling you guys, the future is in the 50-volt area. That's where it's going to be. 50, and then there's another huge jump, and then we go to the 300-volt transistors, which are friggin' awesome, by the way. We're talking 5 watts in and multiple kilowatts out. We've got that technology all lined out too. We just haven't done a video of it. It's cool stuff. That's all I'm going to say. Cool stuff. Gentlemen, my name is BBI. Without a shadow of a doubt, I am the biggest mud duck in Idaho. Please come check us out, www.bbiamps.com. There's a full breakdown of all my prices, everything I do on the webpage. Call me, get on the waiting list if you want. If not, please click right down there on the edge of the, down there, it says subscribe. Show your support. I appreciate you guys. BBI gone.